Bonjour tout le monde. Wow, attention, on est devant le Metal Gear Rex, donc attention. Et on se retrouve pour un nouvel épisode, et l'avant-dernier, on va dire. Le dernier, ce sera les petits bonus, mais l'avant-dernier de Metal Gear Solid Snake. On venait de parler à Liquid, qui venait nous avouer justement que on avait été utilisé par lui-même, justement, qui était déguisé en Master Miller pour justement activer les codes de mise à feu, parce qu'ils n'avaient pas réussi à l'avoir de la part de Don Anderson, puisqu'il est mort à la torture à cause d'Oslo. Donc c'est pour ça que, en fait, finalement, à la base, on devait désactiver, et on a activé, en fait. Donc ce qui est un réel problème. On doit détruire le Metal Gear Rex, et pour ça on va s'informer avec Otacon, mais d'abord on va appeler les autres vite fait.
God help us. Metal Gear is moving. Snake, it's all riding on you now. You've got to stop that thing. But how? You'll have to ask Dr. Emmerich, the guy who made it.
Eh ouais, Dr. Emmerich, donc Master ça sert à rien, Meryl elle est pas là, Deep Throat ça sert à rien, Nastacha peut-être.
I am a military analyst and an expert on high-tech weapons, but I do not know anything about Metal Gear. Why don't you ask Dr. Emmerich?
Ouais, donc c'est vraiment Otacon qui va savoir. Hein.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes.
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors... Do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah. Try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So will that stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it will open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. More like a weakness. People and weapons just aren't very appealing without a weakness of some kind. Don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
Effectivement, merci Otacon. Donc, alors, il va falloir que j'utilise mes grenades chaff, mais d'abord, il y a un Stinger dans son radome. Bim! Wow. Oui, faut que je mette mon body armor parce que... Ah, esquive! Oh là. Et il s'arrête carrément quoi, la vache. C'est pratique. Boum. Encore. Boum. Chape à l'infini. C'est les dernières que je lance de toute façon. Hop, Stinger. Do you like Stinger? Boum. Encore une. Ah. Ouah, le détecteur qui marche pas, enfin le verrouilleur. Hop, Stinger, j'aurais peut-être pas dû prendre ça tout de suite. Là. Ah. D'accord, voilà. Boum. Donc il n'y a pas l'impression de choc, c'est dommage. Encore un petit peu. Merde, c'était de l'autre côté, encore une petite chauffe quand même, c'est cadeau. Wow. C'est bon. Ah, parce que ces missiles là ils font mal. Pourquoi il s'était arrêté? Ah voilà, il s'arrête dans MGS. Ah, il s'arrête pas comme ça. Mais arrête de verrouiller celui-là, bordel. Oh là 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 là. Ah là là, que voulez-vous faire? Tiens, c'est cadeau encore. Hein. Boum. Encore un ou deux. Et boum, et voilà. Le radome détruit.
Did that do it?
Fox!
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So it is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi.
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her, too. Oh, I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox?
Outwardly, we may have seemed like contented brother and sister. But every time I looked into her eyes, I trembled with fear. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox! In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds,
We use Royal Harriers!
Fox!
how strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal! He destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox. But now you're finished!
Now, fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar land,
It's no
I was
good.
taken from
I
the
can't
battle,
do it.
neither truly alive nor truly dead.
It's no good.
An
I can't do it.
undying shadow in a world of light. But soon it will finally end.
Die! Fox!
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man! When death is entreated, the battle is decided. You see, you can't protect anyone! Not even yourself!
Bon, bah ça y est, Fox est mort, bravo. Ah! Esquive, 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 esquive. Bon. Un renard s'en est allé, mais il reste toujours les deux serpents. Hop. Oh, mort. Boom! You died today! Ah, touché, touché, touché. Esquive! Oh, magnifique. Cette esquive. Ah non. Ah. Attention, encore une esquive. Esquive. Touché. Oh, ah, aïe aïe aïe. Faut que je m'éloigne. Une fois qu'il tire ses missiles, je me rapproche. Voilà. Et là, peut-être que ça va pas me toucher d'ici. Je crois pas. Là, je l'ai pas retouché. Ah, vas-y, tire tes missiles. Ah. Ski. Allez, tire tes missiles. Stinger, tant pis s'il me touche. Allez. Bam. Touché. C'est bon, j'ai encore d'énergie. Esquive. T'es trop lent. Ah. Je me rapproche. C'est le dernier peut-être. Je l'espère. Boum. Touché.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust! Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die. As long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict shall breed conflict. New hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing, that's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace. Oh, it reflected such vitality.
You're wrong.
There is a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method?
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But unlike us, they carry it digitally. With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted using gene therapy into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing right and left are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers?
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from Father's genetic pattern. They are our blood brothers, and they were born of many an ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments.
Huh?
1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First, they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I, as do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? Because it increases the chances that shared genes will be transmitted to future generations. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. That we will help our blood relatives is inscribed in our very genes.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the Genome Soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then, I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Meryl? Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl?
Stupid woman. falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name?
I have a name.
No. We have no past, no future. If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes we inherited from our father.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me!
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it!
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Hausman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it! You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone!
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left before the bomb.
Oh, there's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. I shall nullify you and your genes, and I will take them all back. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall vanish from this world as well. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. And if you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you. How about you, Snake?
Et hop, désolé, je coupe en pleine action, mais il faut que je sauvegarde évidemment l'avant-dernière sauvegarde du jeu. Du coup, le colonel s'est fait arrêter hein, par Jim Houseman, et c'est le Jim dont parlait le président Baker au début. Hein, je sais plus ce qu'il avait dit exactement, il avait dit ah Jim, c'est prévu de ne pas faire ça, enfin etc. Du coup, c'était ce Jim là, Jim Houseman, le secrétaire d'État à la Défense. Ouais. Du coup, je suppose que si j'appelle Campbell, il est plus là. Voilà, il reste plus qu'Otacon en fait finalement et Mailing.
Snake, I don't know anything about fighting, but you've got to beat Liquid.
Bon, on est parti face à Liquid, let's go. Bam. Hop, esquive. Bam. Non, ça marche pas cette technique là, dommage. Boum. Esquive, boum. Ah, il est petit le Metal Gear quand même en fait. Là quand on est dessus. Voilà, le temps que je perds. Boum. Allez. Tiens. Ah, il tombe. Oh. Ah. Boum. Oh, l'esquive. Bam. Allez, vas-y. Oh, shit. Voilà tout ce qui m'a enlevé. C'est pas pire que MGS1 quand même. Oh, je l'ai touché. Boum, allez, vas-y, tombe. Il reste... Oh, bah ça va, il y a largement assez de temps. Ah, esquive. T'es trop lent, esquive, boum. Die. Tiens, retombe, vas-y. Oh la vache, t'as de la chance. Boum. Oh, c'est trop facile dans The Sweet Snake. Allez, vas-y. On perd pas trop d'énergie, donc ça va, on peut se faire toucher. Ah, esquive. Ah. Boum. Ah, encore une fois. Tac. Ah la vache, t'as de la chance. You got lucky. Boum. Voilà, c'est bon.
Is that you? Snake, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right! You saved her, man! Good job!
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know? Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where is Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah, and I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too. Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up! Hurry! Looking good, Snake. Hurry!
Bon, désolé, dernière sauvegarde, toute dernière sauvegarde, hop hop hop, avec mailing.
Snake, they've placed the Colonel under arrest. I don't know what I should do. This will probably be your last save.
I'm gonna miss those proverbs of yours.
Oh, Snake?
Mei-Ling, I have a favor to ask you. Make a hard copy of all the codec conversation data up to this point. I want some insurance.
Okay, Snake. Leave it to me.
Alors, B, toujours la même. Et la dernière, tac tac tac. Sauvegarde en cours. Allez, on se barre.
Snake, please. Be safe. For me.
Yep, 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 et au tacon. Ok, il est occupé, c'est parti. Alors, du coup, on n'a plus vraiment grand chose à. On a trop bien. Ah oui, j'en ai récupéré qu'une. J'ai plus qu'une ration, sinon je peux aller me faire foutre pour le reste.
Let me drive. Damn, a surveillance camera.
Ah, t'es vraiment nul en infiltration, toi. Hop, esquive. Ah, ah, mets-toi à plat ventre, bordel. C'est la technique, ça. Cours, 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 cours. C'est bon, j'y suis, j'y suis. Ah, oh, il y a une ration là. Oh, je l'ai pas vu celle-là. Ah, ah. Vas-y, 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 go, 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 go. Ouah, l'autre il monte sur la Jeep, le bug. Ouah, c'est pas grave. Il était monté sur la Jeep, l'autre tranquille. Allez, on déglingue tout, on déglingue tout. On a 9 minutes avant que tout explose. Ah, c'est bien, on peut incliner de haut en bas aussi. Ah, c'est là. Là, j'ai même pas le temps de tourner la mitrailleuse que... Voilà. Die. Allez, go, 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 go. Allez, on bourrine, on bourrine, on bourrine. Munition illimitée. Ah, vous voyez, on a même pas le temps, c'est incroyable ça. Allez, explose. Quand même. Ah. C'était là. Boum. Voilà. Allez, 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 avance, avance, avance. Ah, ils ont quand même mis une musique qui ressemble, mais c'est pas celle-là, mais elle ressemble. Wow.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Liquid!
Liquid qui n'est toujours pas mort, décidément il est increvable. Tiens, 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 tiens. Il est tombé de... Enfin, son hélicoptère s'est craché, il est pas mort. Il saute en parachute, il tombe du Metal Gear, il est pas mort. Si je te mets des balles dans la face, Ah, elle a touché. Ah, les phares, enfin, je les ai eu. Touché. Tiens, prends ça, ça va, j'ai des rations. Touché. Tiens. Ah, Ah. Allez, prends ça. Il arrive à tirer au FAMAS en conduisant une Jeep. Hein. Le FAMAS, il y a du recul, hein, pour info. Bon. Comme ça. C'est pas un des fils de Big Boss pour rien. Tiens. Ah, voilà.
Look, Snake, daylight! We're gonna crash!
Meryl, are you okay? Damn. Snake. Snake! Fox? Die. If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel!
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it.
It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 bombers have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I'd better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay. Roy. Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi?
I heard about my brother.
Frank wanted to tell you something. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you. Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future. Loving each other, teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. My survival instinct that tells me not to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Hey, what are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us, too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
It's nice, isn't it? Being alive.
Come on, let's enjoy life.
Bon, bah voilà, c'est sur cette belle musique de Best Is Yet To Come que nous avons fini justement ce petit Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes, ce petit remake pour certains raté, pour d'autres réussi. Si je devais donner mon avis sur ce remake, comme j'ai déjà dit quelques petites choses, mais on va dire comme ça, les quelques avantages, parce pour moi il y a plus d'inconvénients, les quelques avantages sont les graphismes, hein, clairement c'est logique hein, comparé à MGS1, le gameplay qui a été repris sur MGS2, donc forcément le fait de pouvoir s'accrocher à une rambarde, de viser à la première personne, d'endormir parce qu'on pouvait pas, etc. C'est vraiment utile. Quel autre à part ça, franchement, à part ces deux avantages là, j'en vois pas des masses. Si ouais, peut-être une certaine fluidité, mais bon ça c'est peut-être lié au gameplay et au graphisme. Sinon les inconvénients, il y en a plein. Déjà trop grande facilité, alors ça c'est clair, je l'ai dit tellement de fois. Des cinématiques what the fuck, mais c'est il y a des séquences voilà quoi, genre quand Snake ressaute sur le missile après avoir battu le Handy, c'est un petit peu n'importe quoi. Enfin bon, ça plaît à des gens, ça en plaît pas à d'autres, moi ça me plaît pas trop, donc voilà. Quoi d'autre Ah, j'avais un truc important mais je me rappelle plus. Donc oui, la facilité, les cinématiques, oui, certaines séquences de scénario un petit peu modifiées, donc ça c'est complètement n'importe quoi. Du genre, enfin, bon là c'est rien, mais à la fin quand Snake, quand il y a l'accident de Jeep, normalement Meryl et Snake sont bloqués sous la Jeep justement, alors que là ils étaient debout. Normalement ils sont bloqués et Liquid arrive pour les tuer finalement, vu que Snake ne peut rien faire. Et finalement il a la crise cardiaque, alors que là non, ils étaient pas bloqués, ils étaient debout. Enfin bref. Sinon, quoi d'autre facilité, tatata. Alors sur GameCube, la manette de merde, putain. Excusez-moi hein, pour les gros mots, mais la manette, la con là, putain. Pour viser, c'est trop chiant, vous l'avez vu de toute façon. Ouais, à part ça, facilité, ouais, voilà, je pense avoir fait pas loin le tour. Voilà quoi. Des points positifs, des points négatifs, après ça reste quand même... C'est vrai que comme je l'ai dit, hein, les graphismes et le gameplay un peu amélioré, je rends beaucoup. Ah oui, les musiques aussi, point négatif, les musiques en moins. Ah là, les musiques mythiques de MGS1 en moins, ils lui mettent des musiques moyennes, mais c'est pas du niveau de ce qu'on a l'habitude, surtout pour MGS1, donc c'est un petit peu décevant du coup. Et voilà du coup. Donc évidemment. Dans l'histoire, ils ont parlé de Metal Gear 1 et 2, enfin des événements qui s'étaient passés avant, donc n'hésitez pas à aller voir. Je les ai fait d'ailleurs, Metal Gear 1 et 2. Enfin, j'ai fait presque tous les MGS, on va dire, de la trame principale, je parle. J'ai pas fait encore Portable Ops, j'aimerais bien, mais j'ai pas fait. Ouais. Enfin, du coup, voilà, hein, voilà. C'était juste pour dire. Ce que je pensais de ce jeu-là. Après, bon, n'hésitez pas à demander aussi, enfin à dire ce que vous pensez, hein, forcément. Mais bon, voilà, moi c'est ça. C'est ça. De toute façon, c'est pas, pour moi, c'est une sorte de, pas de spin-off, mais bon là, de Metal Gear Solid 1.1 quoi. Et encore, c'est pas vraiment une amélioration. Et à l'heure où je vous parle, hein, on n'est pas encore arrivé à Ground Zeroes, mais on est au mois de février d'ailleurs, début février, à l'heure où j'enregistre ça. Alors c'est au moment où je refais tous les MGS, juste pour les mettre tous en ligne, juste avant la sortie de Ground Zeroes que je vais pouvoir faire. Parce que j'ai finalement trouvé une PS4, bordel. Impossible à trouver les PS4, c'est incroyable. Cette rupture de stock de l'infini, j'ai été obligé de l'acheter sur eBay. Mais bon, je l'ai pas acheté extrêmement cher. En tout cas, voilà, Ground Zeroes extrêmement pressé, puis The Phantom Pain encore plus pressé à mort. Voir le passage de Big Boss vers le côté obscur, ça va être magnifique. Peut-être qu'ils vont nous reparler des enfants terribles, on ne sait pas. Hein, On est dans le doute comme le sait faire planer Kojima, hein, n'est-ce pas? Après là donc évidemment si vous avez des questions par rapport à n'importe quel scénario ou quoi que ce soit de cette saga, n'hésitez pas, hein, clairement, je serai là pour y répondre. La musique qui s'arrête, donc à mon avis les crédits vont être finis. Mais ça sera pas fini, il y a encore une petite discussion juste après. Attention.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine. Yes, those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Dice should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, there are no other records. They've all been deleted from the base's computer. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes. Yes. Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. Yes. Yes, sir. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Goodbye, Mr. President. Évidemment, c'était Oslo qui parlait à Monsieur le Président, qui disait qu'il était le troisième. Hein, le troisième quoi? Le troisième enfant de Big Boss, n'est-ce pas? Ils ne sont pas que deux jumeaux. Et donc voilà, 7 heures. Bon, bah, c'est la durée moyenne en général. Sauvegarder 19 fois. Continue 0. Alerte 8. Tiens, non, alerte 8. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Mais elles ont pas eu le temps de se déclarer. À chaque fois, soit je détruisais les radios, etc. J'ai tué que 29 personnes. J'aurais cru plus. C'est ration 13. Bon, bah écoutez, codienne. Donc voilà pour ce Metal Gear Solid Twin Sec. Ah oui, bah oui, et débloquer bandana. Sauvegarder. On fait la toute dernière sauvegarde. Donc j'espère que vous avez apprécié. N'hésitez pas à voir les autres vidéos, à poser des questions ou autres. Hein. Je suis là pour ça aussi. Et bah écoutez, salut à tous. Allez, ciao.